Welcome back to another deep dive on Bernabeu Notes. And look, we have been tearing through the training footage in Las Vegas, literally all day.
Oh, yeah.
Pouring over the latest GPS tracking data, the textbook and maps, and honestly just dissecting every single micro-expression from Mourinho'S latest press conference.
Right.
And let me tell you, there is absolute tactical time sitting right in the middle of that dressing room.
Oh, it's
different. Because we all saw Mourinho up on that podium. He's back and he looked, shockingly calm. Right? Silly as well. Where these two going. All just built up. Extraordinary. He's smart. Do not let that happen. Because underneath that diplomatic smiling phrase is €100 million problem that Mourinho has to solve for this entire season.
It is the definition of peace. Because that calm demeanor you saw from me, that is the eye-opener. Because the stark reality on the training pitch is entirely different from the carefully curated vibe of the press room. I mean, look at the data. Look at what Madrid has locked in at the top.
Right, the front three.
We have an untouchable front. Diamande out on one side, tearing up the flank with absolute robbery. Vinicius on the other, completely unplayable, demanding the ball and speed at home. And then we look at Mbappé down there. That is the trident. It is set in stone. The club demands it, the investment demands it, and, tactically, it's non-negotiable.
Which begs the most explosive question in European football right now. Like, where on earth is that Jude Bellingham?
Exactly.
You have this generational talent, a guy who just shattered expectations again at the World Cup, and suddenly he was back to the board, and there was a massive, Mbappé-sized roadblock sitting right in his favorite field.
It leaves him with only one option, and it's a reality check that a lot of fans are saying.
Look at him.
Billing has to go back.
Yeah.
The romantic notion of him playing as this shadow striker, this free roaming dog in final third who just arrives and scores captain, that era is over. But dropping him back into midfield, it's not as simple as Mourinho just, drawing a downward arrow on a whiteboard and saying, hey, go play as a team. We are dealing with a player whose entire footballing identity has been completely warped.
Wait, warped? I need to put back on the word.
Okay.
Because to understand the best Mourinho's
Yeah.
we have to look at the sheer genius of Ancelotti.
Wow.
And I say genius with zero substance. Let's rewind. Karim Benzema left, and the only pure replacement brought in was Jose Valverde, who was staring down the barrel of his disaster. And the result. I mean, it won us a La Liga title, Champions League, and the Super Copa de España.
Right.
That is historic improvisation. You can't call a treble-winning tactical shift a warping of his identity.
It was a masterclass in short-term survival. I will give you that. Absolutely. Ancelotti put a band-aid on a bullet wound and somehow won a marathon with it.
I mean,
But in the long term, I will say it right now, winning that treble with Bellingham as a false nine is a curse for these long-term development.
that is design.
I mean it.
You don't curse a Champions League trophy.
You don't curse the trophy, but you absolutely have to look at the structural price that was paid. Let's remember what Madrid actually was.
Okay.
We spent over €100 million to bring in a pure dictating midfielder from Vinicius. In Germany, he was the absolute channeler of all offensive play. The ball progressed through him. He was touching the ball 80 to 90 times a match.
He was the guy.
The rhythm of the match was dictated by his foot. Ancelotti took that pure midfielder, pushed him 20 yards up the pitch out of sheer desperation, and fundamentally broke his internal mental.
Put that down. How does moving him up the pitch break his internal mental?
Because the mechanics of the position changed entirely. As a false nine, his job was no longer to build the play, it was to finish it. His touches dropped dramatically, went from a guy who orchestrates and flows the game to a guy who makes purely vertical, explosive
compared to that explosive stuff. But you cannot blame a player for showing that kind of warrior mentality. That grit is what makes him Madridista.
I don't question his heart for us. I really don't. I question the decision making, both his and the medical staff. Trying to be a hero with a busted shoulder didn't just hurt him, it hurt the team's tactical structure.
How so? If he's out there scoring, how is his shoulder hurting his structure?
Let's look at the biomechanics of playing. It is all about scanning, turning, and receiving the ball on half-time. When your shoulder is heavily strapped and you are terrified of a dislocation every time a defender bodies you, you can't. Your turning radius widens, you stop looking over your injured shoulder to scan the pitch, you stop receiving the ball fluidly because your balance is fundamentally compromised.
Anybody would.
Exactly. But by stubbornly refusing the surgery to stay on the pitch, as the nature of nine, Bellingham couldn't execute the tight physical turn required of a true midfielder. He forced the rest of the team to cover his physical deficiencies. It was admirable, sure, but it's just a tactic.
I hear what you're saying about the biomechanics, but look at what just happened this summer.
Yeah.
The second his body healed, the second he put on that England shirt in the World Cup, he saw the explosion.
Good way.
It was like watching year one with Madrid Bellingham always happening. He reverted straight back to that insane form. The timing of his run, crashing the box, racking up historic numbers without needing those 90 touches you just mentioned.
Right, but
He tasted the blood of being a goal scorer. You can't unring that bell.
and that right there is exactly why Mourinho is facing a crisis this morning at Valverde.
Why?
Because that World Cup performance, it was a mirage.
A mirage. The man broke international records. Can't fake goals.
He broke records in a completely different tactical ecosystem. Let's analyze the context. Look at who he was playing with. He was playing off Harry Kane. Kane is a traditional, albeit brilliant winger.
Okay, so how does Kane
Think about what Kane does. Kane drops deep, holds the ball, and physically pins the opposing center back. He occupies. By doing that, Kane essentially rolled out a red carpet right down the middle of the pitch to Bellingham. Playing with Harry Kane is absolutely playing for a midfielder who wants to arrive late and score, but playing with Kylian Mbappé is a completely different maneuver.
Because Mbappé doesn't hate it. He hates playing with his back.
Precisely. Mbappé constantly drops out of the center. He drifts left, drifts into the half space, he roams, looking for the ball.
For anyone listening who gets lost in the tactical jargon, explain the half space. Because on paper, Mbappé is our number 9 and Jude is our number 8. They shouldn't be stepping on each other's toes.
On paper, sure, but look at the actual pitch geometry. The half space is that vertical corridor between the wing and the center. It is the most dangerous area in the modern. Mbappé loves to start central and then peel off into that left half space to receive the ball on the right.
Because it costs them.
Right. The problem is that exact same half space is the corridor Bellingham uses to make his late runs into the penalty area. They are two massive objects trying to occupy the exact same square footage.
It's a structural collision.
Catastrophic. Bellingham cannot be a pure 100% full-time goal puncher anymore. His instincts have changed, but if you try to play him as that man-providing threat in the arena, he and Mbappé are literally going to run into each other inside the field. They bring the defenders into the exact same
I have to play devil's advocate. You cannot take a player just dominating by crashing the box. A player who inherently understands how to find the back of the net and tell him to suddenly sit.
You have to.
It's like taking an elite sniper and telling him to direct traffic and intercept. The guy is a killer in the final third.
If you don't take that sniper and give him a highly structured tactical harness, a whole system.
But the goal.
Forget the goals for a second. We have to look around Europe right now at what is functional midfield. Look at pure players like Bernardo Silva. Objectively speaking, Bernardo Silva is vastly superior to Bellingham, turning under pressure, and
Help me understand. Why is pausing the game, which sounds inherently slow, more valuable in Mourinho's new system than Bellingham arriving like a freight train?
it's the concept
You don't suppress a superpower just because Bernardo Silva can do a Cruyff turn and slow the game down.
Absolutely suppress it, but that superpower can stabilize the defense. And this brings us to the core of the drama we're talking about. Mourinho's ultimate. Mourinho is notoriously he does not care about your local friends. And he certainly doesn't care about your friends. He cares about the geometry of the game. And right now, Bellingham's geometry is chaotic.
Break down this whole thing. Because the whispers out of the training ground are that Mourinho is implementing essentially a rule of three. What does that actually look like in practice?
Think of Bellingham over the last 2 years like a Swiss Army knife, where every single blade and tool is flipped open at the very same time. Exactly. Right now, Bellingham tries to do 7 things on the pitch.
Yeah.
He tries to initiate the high press, drop the deep and demand the ball from the center backs. He drifts wide to combine with Vinicius. He crashes the box to score. He tries to be the playmaker. He tries to be the last man tackling on a counterattack. I mean, it's simply too much.
He's everywhere.
When you're trying to do 7 things at the highest level of European football, you have 2 well, 3 mediocre, or 2 terrible. The rule of 3 is Mourinho forcing him to build up those extra points.
What 3 things have you actually given?
Mourinho is telling him to pick 3 things, just 3, and do them at an absolute elite level. And if he is going to play behind Mbappé, Vinicius, and Zidane, 2 of those 3 things have to heavily involve defensive discipline and position.
The glamorous parties have to take a massive hit. Because with those 3 up top, none of them were exactly famous for tracking back to their own penalty area.
Yeah.
If Bellingham is just bombing forward looking for glory, the midfield behind him is full.
The transition defense would be non-existent. If Mbappé loses the ball in half space and Bellingham has run past him looking for a cross, there is a massive 40-yard hole right in the center. Opposing teams will drive a truck through it. He is going to be forced into grueling defensive commitment. He has to become the engine in this, except the net, not just the striker who finishes the play.
And the ticking clock on this is broken. Let's make this very clear for everyone listening. This isn't a theoretical debate for a Champions League knockout game next week.
No.
It is a crisis for this week, this Saturday. That is the unit threat staring Bellingham in the face right now. Because while he has been recovering, taking his time to get back to 100% after that grueling World Cup run, someone else is absolutely tearing up the grass.
Arda Güler has had a monster preseason. A true, undeniable monster.
The GPS data we've seen on Güler is insane.
It's off the charts.
He looks faster, stronger, his decision making is razor sharp, and the noise coming out of the coaching staff is incredibly loud.
Yeah.
Güler is heavily tipped to snatch the starting spot right out from under
And you have to understand why Taylor is favored. It's not just about form, it's about play. Contrast Taylor's play style with everything we just discussed about Bellingham. Taylor operates a uniform approach. He doesn't need to make 40-yard vertical sprints to be effective. He receives the ball in incredibly tight spaces, has that pause we talked about in turns, and he acts as a pure facilitator.
So you're saying Güler is perfectly fine letting the big 3 take all the glory?
He thrives on it. Güler doesn't want to crash a 6-yard box and compete with Mbappé for a header. He wants to slip the through ball to Mbappé. He is low ego when it comes to it. And that makes it infinitely easier for Mourinho to slot in from the
Think about the stakes of this from a man management perspective. It is the ultimate test for Mourinho. Will a player who just broke international records, a €100 million black coat, accept being benched for a few seconds?
That's the question.
Or worse, board is Florentino Perez actually allowing Mourinho to take €100 million highly marketable Galactica and turn him into a water carrier?
That's a good question.
Even if it wins games, does the club business model tolerate their biggest ambition?
That is the multi-million-dollar question. Are we sacrificing the commercial value of a superstar to save the tactical integrity of a future and a fresh forward? It's a massive gamble.
It's the gamble that could define our entire season before a single competitive moment. And honestly, we need to know where you stand on this.
Yeah, we do.
Look at the dynamic. Look at Mbappé drifting into Jude's space. Look at Guru waiting in the wings. We want your take in the comments right now. Who has to sacrifice their game? Does Mbappé stay put and play as a true fixed nine, absorbing center back, which we know he hates?
He hates it.
Or does Kylian drop back, sacrifice his Ballon d'Or campaign, and do the dirty work in midfield?
It's an impossible choice, but Mourinho has to make it by Saturday.
We need to hear your voices on this.